You know, when life starts stressing you out, the best thing to do is just breathe. Truthfully. You see, I'm a person who prioritizes my peace. I'm the type of person to walk away in the middle of a conversation if I hear something I don't like. Now, to many people, it may seem irrational. They may be like, what are you doing? You know? But to me, it's the most crucial step in protecting my inner being. And that leads me into saying this. First things first. A lot of people are not going to understand you. They're not going to understand you or anything that you do. So at a certain point in your life, you need to stop caring about what other people think. Because that is the only way you will be able to step into your true, authentic self. In life, it's natural for people to test you. It's natural. But realize that if the world hates you, it first hated Christ. It first hated Christ. And so I guess that leads me into the second there. All things that we go through in this life are not uncommon. In other words, things that we are experiencing today are things that have been experienced for thousands of years. The constant tribulations and trials and suffering. It is almost essential to the human experience, because it is through those trials and tribulations that we learn to rejoice when we have our moments of feast and celebrations. In other words, our successes, you know. But in saying that, you realize that a lot of things in this life is ultimately meaningless. Yes, we have ideas of success, images of success in all of our hearts and minds. But in the pursuit of all of these things, we realize only one holds true. And that one thing that holds true is the fact that in due timing, everything will cease to exist. I will no longer be. You will no longer be. Our relatives will no longer be. Everything will no longer be. So what's the point of toiling? What's the point of allowing yourself... Oh, y'all heard that shit? I'm gonna keep that in here. The whole point of this YouTube, or these videos, this channel, everything is raw and uncut. So everything you see here is what you get. It's authentic. That's how you should be, authentic. Project your true and real self out into the world, and whoever comes back is who comes back. If it's nobody, it's okay, because your best friend will always be you. Always. You came in this world with yourself, and that's how you're leaving it. Now, I'm not saying this to be vague and depressed, because another thing is you'll realize that your perception is what makes the difference. You see, when I speak on Ecclesiastes, this book from the Bible, the book of wisdom, it's where everything is meaningless. That's where the phrase comes from, chasing after the wind. But in this book, it's so vague that a lot of people miss the true point. And so in the teacher saying everything is meaningless and chasing after the wind, he also comes to say this, that there is one thing that does matter. And that one thing is the fact that you find enjoyment in what you do. That's it. And serve God. You find enjoyment in what you do under the sun and serve God. those are the only two things worthy of pursuing in this life. Because ultimately, everything you chase for, everything you create, all the money you attain, all the connections you build with people, anything, it will all fade away. And the only thing you will have to look back on is whether or not you enjoyed it. You see, there's no such need for posthumous fame. I believe that's the word. And that's essentially when you have this recognition after your life. You see, I see no need to be remembered after I die, because everybody who will remember me when I'm dead will die too. And who's going to remember them? Because the ones after them will die as well. And so all of this death can be dark for those who are uncomfortable with it. But once you acquaint yourself with it, you realize that there's no reason to fear. You see, fear is just an illusion. Beyond fear is the realization that nothing can harm us, because all harm is temporary. You know, I was meditating 2 weeks ago. And when I say meditating, I don't mean sitting down and doing this shit. No, meditation is deep introspection. It's thinking, critical thinking, whether in silence or wherever. It's you investigating your thought process. And in my meditations, I came to this sort of conclusion, realization. There's no such thing as emotions or feelings, you see? For emotions are just feelings with labels. If we do not label how we feel, then we will have no emotion. You see? We choose not to feel, then we have not been affected. That's how I live my life. When stress comes my way, I don't view it as stress. I don't even acknowledge it. I just dodge it. You feel me? That's how I live my life, because I know it's temporary. We do not know how much time we have. We do not know when we're going to leave, how we're going to leave, where we're going to leave. We just know that we're here right now. So the best thing you can do while you're here right now is to just live. To just live while you can live. That's it. We don't need to overcomplicate things. We don't. You don't need this dream house. You don't need a dream car. Yes, it's cool. But don't get me wrong. I'd love to drive in a nice little C8 Z06 right now. But I don't got the money. And it's okay. It's okay, because spiritually, I'm wealthy as fuck. Truthfully. Spiritually, I would die right now the richest man alive. Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit just really sunk in, bro. And I'm saying that with a smile on my face, because me a year ago wouldn't think like this. Because me a year ago was chasing after all of this shit. Me a year ago wanted this, wanted that, everything. But now I finally reached a point in my life where I don't care. Nothing matters except enjoying life. That's it, truthfully. I'm a college student right now, and I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna make it past this semester. And guess what? I'm okay with that. I don't care. Because I know that my life is not this physical. It's everything beyond the physical. I know that my reward is going to be great in heaven. So I care not what's here on this earth. I care not. I'm just simply waiting until it's my time to go back home. Waiting, spending some time alone until the day that you are reborn again. That's the job. Spend time alone until the day you are reborn again. That's it, bro. That's it. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's already, 10:50? Damn. I'll stop it there, bro. Y'all might see me more. Might not. Who knows? If you do, shit, see you next time. Otherwise, stay blessed, bro. Enjoy yourself. Take only what you need from it.